Hi everyone, welcome to another unboxing of Does Nothing Gaming. Wait, that doesn't even make sense. Anyway, continuing on. Today we're looking at Wave 8 of Star Wars. It's over here. And so it's Wave 8, and here's the Ghost. Massive box, absolutely massive. But that's because it comes with a massive ship model. Once again, FFG has done an absolutely incredible job of with their modeling. Oh boy. Again, packaging, not so much of a good job. So here we go. We've got the model, plastic, lots of plastic. Throw it away. More plastic, throw it away. Here we have the Ghost. This thing is awesome. So, it's just a massive model. Like, this thing is right beside the Rebel transport in terms of size. As you can see, it's pretty amazing. So the crazy thing is that this thing is a big based ship. It also comes with the little Phantom here. Hold that up for the camera. One of these days I'll learn how to do this properly. It's pretty cool. And because it's such a big ship, they actually had to include a special stand for it. So I'll show you what that looks like. So you got your regular thingamajigger base, and then you got your... I have no idea if I'm doing this right. I'm trying it on camera. I'm also out of focus. So here's the giant base.
Don't break it the first time it's out of the box again.
Who's that speaking on my video? Anyways, so there's the giant base. It's like a three-prong attack. I wish they had this base for all of their big ships, because it's so much better. Can you imagine the Decimator with this base? Imagine it wouldn't fall off. Anyways, that's the ship as usual. Model is incredible. Quickly set up the Phantom. Quickly set up the Phantom. Of course, when I say quickly, it's on camera, so it's never going to be quick because of rushing. Not rushing dressing, but just rushing. Okay. And there it is on the stand. So it's fancy. Kind of disappointed. I honestly thought that what they were going to do was have it so that you could actually dock the Phantom in with it. So you could be like, bloop. But I guess that would be too much. Hoping for too much. Still pretty cool. Alright, let's see some of the stuff that comes with it. Rules book. Don't follow that anyways. Working it open. Let's see. We got a whole stack of cards here. Cluster mines, bomb tokens, more bomb tokens. Useless. Alright, so most of this stuff's been spoiled, but this is pretty cool because it comes with pilot cards not just for the Ghost, but also for the Phantom, and it's got basically everybody from the Star Wars Rebel show, which is a pretty awesome show. So let's just run through this super quick. You've got Hera Syndulla. She's a pilot skill 7. When you reveal a green or a red maneuver, you may rotate your dial to another maneuver of the same difficulty. She's got, wow, these guys have 4 attack at their front arc. That's crazy. But it is a base cost of 40 with a focus, target, lock, and evade. Then you've got Kanan Jarrus. When an enemy ship is at range 1 to 2 is attacking, you may spend a focus token. If you do, the attacker rolls 1 fewer attack die. Kind of sounds like a Wedge or a Wes ability from the X-Wing. He's pilot skill 5. Chopper, who I don't ever remember flying in the show, but probably has happened. I'm not an expert. At the start of the combat phase, each ship you are touching receives a stress token. So people who like stressing people out will like that. That starts at 37 points, and finally you've got the base Lothal Rebel at 35 points. So there's some pretty cool stuff there. I like the maneuverability of Hera Syndulla, and kind of cool with the idea of Chopper and stressing people out. It's a good control ship, especially with a large base ship. Then we've got the Phantom Shuttle. You've got the Hera Syndulla attack shuttle with 3 attack, 2 evade, 2 shield, and 2 hull. And she has the same pilot ability. This is going to cost you 22 points to field. So you're already at like, what, 3/4 of your squad if you're trying to put these two together. Sabine Wren, immediately before you reveal your maneuver, you may perform a free boost or barrel roll action. You can focus anytime, camera. That's pretty good. That's only 21 points. So for the 3 attack and the 2 evade, I mean, with a 21.5 skill 5 person, it's kind of a good ship against something like a B-Wing or like, what do you call them, Z-95, which are useless. Actually, that's not true. They're okay if you fight a lot of them and don't suck. And then you got Ezra in his Phantom thing. When defending, if you are stressed, you may change up to 2 of your focus results to evade results. That's pretty cool. And then finally, you've got Zeb flying in his little shuttle. When defending, you may cancel crit results before hit results. Well, that's always good. Well, is it good? He's pilot skill 3. You got shield, so we'll see. I don't know. Predator, seen it. Reinforced reflectors. Reinforced deflectors, for those of us who can read. After you suffer 3 or more damage from an attack, recover 1 shield up to your shield value. That's going to cost you 3 points. That's a modification? No, it's sensor. Sensor upgrade. And that's pretty awesome. Might keep you alive. Dorsal turret, 2 point. It's got 2 attack. It's range 1 to 2. It's an attack. You can attack 1 ship, even a ship outside your firing arc. If the target of this attack is at range 1, you can roll 1 additional attack die. So that's a turret. That's 3 points. Now you could throw that on the Ghost, and all of a sudden you've got a 4 attack from your front arc. And you've got 3 attack coming from everywhere else, or 2 attack coming from everywhere else. And if you're in range 1, you got 3 attack. So that's pretty good, and you get 2 of those. Advanced torpedoes, nope. And then we come to the crew cards. You've got Choppa. And every time I hear this guy's name, all I can think of is, get to the Choppa! You may perform actions even when you are stressed. After you perform an action while you are stressed, suffer 1 damage. 0 point upgrade card, and that's a crew member. That's pretty good. That's like Tycho, but not Psycho. Ezra is when attacking. If you are stressed, you may change 1 of your focus results to a crit result. That's pretty good. He's cost you 3. Kira Syndulla, you can reveal and execute red maneuvers even while you are stressed. That's a good card. That's a good upgrade card. Reveal and execute red maneuver even when you are stressed. That's awesome. That means you still have your full dial, and your opponent can't choose and screw you over.
So you can do a double K turn.
Yeah, well, we're going to look at the dial in a second. For everybody wondering, that's Dan. He might interject from time to time.
I'll try my best not to.
He's also sick. Then you got Kanan against once per round after a friendly ship at range. Focusing never? No. Okay. Once per round after a friendly ship at range 1 to 2 executes a white maneuver, you may remove 1 stress token from the ship. So, I mean, this ship is really turning out to be a self-containing vessel. Like, you keep all the crew on just like in the show, and it seems to be probably like one of the better kind of builds, I would say. Your upgrade bar gains the bomb icon once, this is Sabine Wren. So once you, before a friendly bomb token is removed, choose 1 enemy ship at range 1 of that token, and that ship suffers 1 damage. So, that's a really good upgrade. There was a post here in Ontario on our Facebook gaming group called Star Wars Ontario, and one of the members was playing this on Vassal, about a month ago, pre-release. And in 1 turn, he was flying that with Sabine and dropped, I think, 3 seismic charges and took out 4 Imperial TIE fighters in 1 go. So that's like crazy. Like, you just take out the entire side in one turn. Now, is that going to happen often? Most likely not. But still, it's awesome that it can. Zeb Zeb here, he's enemy ships inside your firing arc. You are not touching, are not considered. I'm going to try reading this again. Enemy ships inside your firing arc that you are touching are not considered to be touching when you or they activate during the combat phase. So again, you just bump up with Chopper. You bump them with Chopper, then they take a stress token, and then you can still attack them with 4 dice. Or if you have the turret going, and you can attack them on their back, and they bump into the back of you or whatever, you can still shoot them. It's awesome, and drop some bombs on them. Cluster mines and counter nets, saw those last wave. Thermal detonators. When you reveal your maneuver dial, you may discard this card to drop 1 thermal detonator token. This token detonates at the end of the activation phase. Well, remember those cards I said were useless and we would never need? Let's see if they talk about what a thermal detonator does. Ah, there we are. Thermal detonator token. So they're not useless, and I'll have to put a spot for it. When this bomb token detonates, each ship at range 1 of the token suffers 1 damage and receives 1 stress token, then discard this card. Really? That is mean. You're just going to bomb them, stress them, shoot them, and if they're still alive, it's like you still get more attacks. I think this thing's going to see a lot of play in the tournament scene. I'm sure there's going to be some crazy builds coming. So let's take a quick gander here at some of the stuff in the bag of bits, and then we'll move on to other things. So there's your bases. You've got a front firing arc, and this shows missiles out your back firing arc. So I gotta look up what that means, but that's kind of neat. Torpedoes outside your rear firing arc.
Like the secondary?
Yeah. What? So that's pretty cool.
That's very cool.
See what that means. And then we've got some Phantom and Ghost tokens there. I'll have to look at that. Let's look at the Ghost. We have 1 bank with a 1 forward green. You've got red 1 hard turns. You've got white 2 hard turns, and the rest of your 2 maneuvers are green. That's it for your green maneuver, so you only get 4. Not bad. You've got 3 turn maneuvers that are all white, with your 3 bank and 3 forward are all white, but your 3 turn maneuvers are red, and then you've got a 4 straight, so there's coming an engine upgrade, so you can just go around, flying around with it against a decimator. And then you've got a 5k turn. That's, it's not a bad dial. It's going to be interesting, that's for sure. What else do we have here? You've got your thermal detonator tokens, you've got some mission stuff, some more cluster mines, and some more counter nets. And then you've got your Phantom token here, and you've got your 1 forwards are green, your 2 forward is green, he's got a 4K. So the dial on that thing is not bad, but it's not great. Anyways, that's the Ghost. It's pretty awesome. I am looking forward to playing it. Let's see what's next. Alright, so that ends the Ghost. It's a really quick overview. Coming back soon with the Punishing number 1. Because the Punishing 2 isn't in it yet.
Coming soon to a theater near you.